Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary's Zoo Adventures. I am in Asheboro, North Carolina, and today I'm visiting the North Carolina Zoo. The zoo, I've been really wanting to come to this zoo for a really long time, so I'm finally here. And today I got my hat on, my own Zachary's Zoo Adventures hat. As I said before in my other videos, I love to wear this hat at all the places I go to. Helps protect my forehead from getting burned from the sun. And I'm very excited to be here. And this zoo is a very large zoo. In fact, this is actually the largest natural habitat zoo in the world. In fact, this zoo is so large that there are actually two different entrances. I am by the North American entrance by North America, and then there's also the African entrance by Africa. So that's why I chose to start at North America, then make my way down to Africa. It doesn't really matter what area you could start at. It is your choice if you want to either start at North America, Africa. We also have a tram ride here for people who get tired of walking, don't want to walk the whole way, because like I said, this is a very big zoo, and it's going to be 5 miles of walking. So I'm going to go and find a map around here. If not, I will show you the paper map that was given to me. So let's get started. Alright, so this is the map of the entire zoo. I'm right over here where the red dot is, so we're going to head to the Cypress swamp, which is this area here, and then we're gonna make our way to the rocky coast. We're gonna start at one end and head down to Africa, and hope we get to see lots of animals today at the zoo. Yeah, so as an addition to the map, they have arrows and signs pointing in different directions. So we're gonna head towards the Cypress swamp, where there's the alligators and cougars. Alright, Cypress swamp, soggy bottoms. Alright, I'm gonna head down this trail towards the Cypress swamp. Alright, got American alligator. And the alligators do have a nice habitat. I actually do see one right there. You can kind of see him. There's a second alligator right there. Here we got cougar. And the cougar is walking around. Now that's a very pretty kitty cat. Man, it's so beautiful. The second cougar laying down a little log there. You can't see him, he's right here laying down. The cougar does have a lot of space to walk around. Lots of space for them. There's the other cougar walking around. That's a pretty active cat. And that barking tree frog. That's the barking tree frog's habitat, and I do see two of them right there. We got eastern indigo snake. And so I am trying to find the snakey, but I looked everywhere. I'm still looking for him. It does not seem like he's out right now. We got eastern hognose snake. Okay, so I actually do see the eastern hognose snake. You can kind of see him on all those little stuff there. We got tiger salamander. Tiger salamander's right here. We got southern toad. There's a southern toad right there. And the second one right there. You can kind of see it. If you don't see it, it is over here in this area. We got Carolina gopher frog. Yes, I do see some of the froggies there. I believe those are the Carolina gopher frogs. They're in the same habitat as the tiger salamander. Both in the water. And got alligator snapping turtle. There's the alligator snapping turtle. It's a pretty good size snapping turtle. We got marbled salamander. Alright, I'm trying to find out. It does not seem like he's, I'm guessing he's somewhere buried under the dirt here. We got more American alligators. So we got more alligators here. These are much more bigger alligators than the one we saw before. Like an alligator. We got alligator overlooked. Here's the upper view of the alligators. You can see there's one of them there. There's one over there. Pretty good sized gators. So there are more signs pointing in different directions. So we're gonna head in this direction towards the rocky coast, harbor seal and puffins. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again, so you can see where I'm at. I'm right by this red dot here. So now I'm gonna head to the rocky coast and then make my way through the rest of North America. Then I'll head towards the Streamside area, which is over here. Then head to the Black Bears and then towards the Prairie. Alright, we got the rocky coast. Alright, first up we got harbor seal. Alright, this is the harbor seal's habitat. And I do see him right there underwater. Guess he's taking a nap. And the harbor seal does have lots of water for him to be in, a lot of rocks for him to be on if he wants to take a nap on land. Guess he wanted to take a nap in the water instead. We got North American porcupine. Yeah, so apparently there's a worker in the habitat, and that obviously means the animal's not going to be out at the same time, so I will most definitely come back here later, and if I remember to. Alright, the rocky coast. Yeah, so this is the underwater view of the harbor seal. Does have lots of toys for him to play with underwater, but he's actually on the other side of his habitat. I do apologize for all the condensation on the glass. There's the harbor seal underwater view of him. Swimming around now. Here he goes. And we got thick-billed murre. I also got horned puffin and parakeet auklet. Alright, this is their habitat. The keepers in there feeding them. So here's the pelican. And this is their habitat. See, there's the puffin. And the other birds there. Here's the thick-billed murre there. Keepers in there feeding them. More puffins up there. One in the water. See another one of the birds. I do apologize for the glass being wet, but you can kind of see them there. And the pelicans do have a nice habitat. A lot of places for them to fly. And lots of water for them to be in as well. These guys are closely related to penguins, which is why they're black and white and why they like to swim in the water a lot. In the water. Alright, we got polar bear. This is the underwater view of the polar bear. I'm trying to find the polar bear. Do not see it right now, but I'm sure it's here somewhere. Alright, that's another view of the polar bear, and I do see the polar bear walking around. I do apologize for the condensation on the glass. We should go behind that rock there. You can't see the polar bear just behind the rocks. So she went back inside. They do have access to go inside whenever they want.
Alright. Look, there she is.
Oh, there she is. She came out.
Alright, come on. You wanna go inside?
And gone. We've got Arctic fox. Arctic fox right there. Just laying down on that tree stump. He is so cute. That is one cute animal. And there's a second one right there laying down. Trying to get a good view of them. Behind all these trees. Alright, I gotta go inside the ice cave. So that's the Arctic fox's habitat. Do have lots of space. There it is. That's the one we saw laying down the tree stump. It's really cute. Alright, there's an additional habitat for the polar bear. And we did see the other one inside her other habitat. And I do not see another one in here. And a Piper's den. Alright, so this is another side view of the polar bear's additional habitat. It does have lots of space for him, a lot of water for him to be in. Alright, next up is Streamside. Alright, Streamside. We got this awesome fish tank here. We got Eastern Hellbender. We also got Bluehead Chub, Greek Chub Sucker, Greenfin Shiner, Greenside Darter, Rosy Side Dace, Spot-tail Shiner, Swallowtail Shiner, and Yellowfin Shiner. Oh, there's all the different types of fish in here. All kinds of fish. There's other fish in here. I'm trying to find the Hellbender. So there's lots of rocks here that the Hellbender could be hiding under. Because I did not see him anywhere, so I'm pretty sure he's camouflaged really well. We got this nice long tank here. We got black crappie, red-breast sunfish, bluegill sunfish, short-nosed sturgeon, long-nosed star, river cooter, and red-ear sunfish. There's a long-nosed star there. There's all kinds of fish in here. There's a big sturgeon there. A short-nosed sturgeon. Here it comes. That is a big sturgeon. And got North American river otter. I'm trying to find the otters. So I'm guessing they're up on this little hill here, or they're just not here at all, because I do not see them anywhere. But hopefully I'll do my best to come back here later. This is the otter's additional habitat here. And you see the otter right there. You can kind of see him. I'm trying to get a good view of him. You can barely see it, but it's there. He just went in the water now. He's in that log there. So here's another view of the otter habitat. You can see there's the otter in the log. It looks like he went in the water. You can see here the door open. Because you heard the door, I guess, coming inside. So otters can't get COVID. So this is why I can't get any closer to the otter habitat, because there's a fence here that's preventing me from getting any closer, because there are some animals at the zoo that are more susceptible to the coronavirus. So it's for the safety of the animals, which I 100% understand. The otter's in the little pot there. We got barred owl. And I'm looking for the barred owl, but I do not really see it right now at the moment. Got Carolina pygmy rattlesnake. Carolina pygmy rattlesnake's right there. Got copperhead. Big copperhead right there. Got timber rattlesnake. Timber rattlesnakes right here at the glass. This one here got pine snake, corn snake, and black rat snake. It's got a nice habitat. You see the corn snake right there because it's red, and the corn snakes are red. I'm trying to find the other two snakes, but they're hiding really well because I do not see them anywhere. We got eastern fence lizard. Let's see if we can find the lizard. He is right there. We got eastern cottonmouth. There are two of them. You don't see the second one, but the second one's right there. Here's the other one. Looks like he shedded off his old skin. And we got spotted turtle. And hence the name. I can see it's right there. I can see what gets the name spotted because it's covered in spots. And we got bobcat. This is the bobcat habitat. I'm looking everywhere for him, but it's lost sunlight and a lot of condensation on the glass, so I currently do not see the bobcat, but I should be able to come back here later since I'll be passing by here on my way out. So there are more signs pointing in different directions, so we're going to head towards the left to the Prairie, black bears, and bear trail. We're going to head this way to the black bear habitat. Alright, so this is the black bear habitat, but apparently I do not see him right now, so I'm guessing he's somewhere in the back or he's inside that little tree stump there with a hollow in there, and that might be where the black bear is. So I will check back a little later because this will be on my way out as I'm leaving the zoo. Alright, we're gonna head to the Prairie. Alright, American bison. And with the bison, we got elk. Alright, here's the habitat for the bison and the elk. You can see there the bison, the elk right there. And there's a nice wide open space habitat for them. Another view. It's a nice habitat for them. Lots of space. Some of the bison there. More of the elk. And the bison are up and moving there. There's two of the bison walking over there. I do love seeing the bison at zoos. Next is another side view of the Prairie habitat. You can see there's the male elk. You can tell he's the male because only the males have antlers and the females don't have antlers. So, got the female on the left and the male on the right. And there's more of the elk right there. There's another view of the elk and bison. See, there's all the elk grazing. Gorgeous animals. So the female elk because they don't have any antlers. Let's see one of the other elk there. It's in the viewing point. See one of the elk there, just grazing. Do apologize for the behind-the-scenes view of it. Now we're gonna head this way to the grizzly bears and red wolves. Alright, we got the grizzly bear habitat. Alright, grizzly bear. So the grizzly bear is in the water right here. You can see him right there. Just his head on the rock there. It's really cute. There's some really big claws there. Some really sharp claws. And just have lots of water to be in and lots of land for him and lots of space for him to roam. On this other side of the grizzly bear habitat. You can see the one laying in the water. Must be really relaxed there. Okay, so keep in mind this zoo is not flat. There's a lot of elevation changes for people who have strollers or wheelchairs, because this whole zoo is actually not flat because there's lots of ramps and for people who have strollers and wheelchairs. I got the red wolf habitat here. Alright, we got red wolf. Alright, the red wolf is walking around in the back there. He's behind the tree. There he is. He's behind this rock now. And there he is. He's a cute animal. This guy really reminds me a lot of my dogs at home. I'm gonna head in this direction to the desert. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again. You can see where I'm at. I'm right over here by the desert where we just did all North America. So we're gonna head to the desert, then make our way down towards Africa. Alright, the desert, land of surprises. I'm gonna check out the ocelot habitat. First, before we go in, we got ocelot. There's the ocelot. He's walking around. There he goes in the back. There he goes, come back. He's somewhere in the back right there. There he is. You can kind of see him. He's always somewhere in the back now. I got the Mad Gum Desert. Here we got beaded lizard and Gila monster. And there's the beaded lizard right here. The Gila monster is out, but apparently he's in that bowl there. You can see the scales. It's right under there. We got pygmy spiny tail skink. So you see the skink is right there. I do apologize for the reflection. So we got white-headed buffalo weaver, greater roadrunner, and burrowing owl. The burrowing owl's right here. And I do see the white-headed buffalo weaver on that tree there. The greater roadrunner is out. He was behind that rock, but it's actually right there now. You can see his head. So then we got ornate uromastyx, foreign ghost, a girdled lizard, and pancake tortoise, giant plated lizard. So there's the pancake tortoise. He is under there. And there are the giant plated lizards right here on the rock. And you see one of the other lizards. Isn't this the uromastyx? We got desert box turtle and chuckwalla. There's a lot of crevices and other places these animals could be hiding in. I'm trying to find them, but I just don't see them anywhere right now. We got desert tortoise. And I do apologize for reflection. I'm trying to find the desert tortoise, but there's a lot of reflection and I do not see it anywhere at the moment. So now you're going to see black-throated finch, house finch, Tavetta golden weaver, white-winged dove, and emerald starling. This is a free flight area, so the birds could be anywhere. We got death-feigning beetle. I'm trying to find this animal, but he is hiding really good. I just don't see him anywhere. We got spiny-tailed monitor, Hosmer skink, and blue-tongued skink. So all three of the lizards are laying down this rock here. All three species of lizards are here. The blue-tongued skink, the Hosmer skink, and the spiny-tailed monitor. And here we got blue-faced honeyeater and laughing kookaburra. This is the laughing kookaburra's right there. And we're just making some noises. I do apologize for reflection, but you can still kind of see him. So I'm trying to find the blue-faced honeyeater bird, but I just don't see him anywhere because I'm guessing he's hiding really well, so not sure if I will be able to come back here later or not, but I will do what I can. A Colorado river toad. You can see the toad right there. There's the second one. I didn't see the second one. The second one's right here. We got Cape Porcupine. I do apologize for reflection. I'm looking for the porcupine. I'm sure he's here somewhere. Another side view of it. Trying to find him still. So I did find the porcupine. He's right there. Just laying down. It's a really nice animal. Got those long, sharp quills. Oh, he's been moving around now. You definitely would want to keep your dogs away from these animals. Porcupine's moving around. The western hognose snake. So I do see the snake right there. You can kind of see him there. Scales. We got tarantula. Oh, I looked everywhere and I just don't see it anywhere. There's a lot of reflection on the glass. That's why it's giving me a hard time to find it. And so I do take that back. The tarantula is how I can kind of see him. He's there. It's actually right in this area. I'm not sure if it'll be able to show up on the camera. You can kind of see its legs there. We got Arizona mountain king snake. It's a very colorful snake there. Looks a lot like the coral snake. Also very similar to the milk snake. We got pygmy spiny-tailed skink. So I do see the skink. He's right there. You can kind of see him. We got Baja rat snake. The Baja rat snake is right there. Another rock there. We got western banded gecko. He's really tiny. I almost didn't see him there, but you can kind of see him right there. You can see those little markings. That's him. We got a second Colorado river toad. There's a Colorado river toad right there. The Arizona tiger salamander. He's right here. We got speckled rattlesnake. Speckled rattlesnake right there. We got a desert hairy scorpion. Well, I'm looking for this critter. I don't see him. There's a little log here, and that might be where he is. He might be under that log there. We got a vampire bat. And there are two of them right there. guy's got lots of places for them to fly around. We got gray mouse lemur. I'm trying to find the gray mouse lemur. I'm assuming he's nocturnal because I'm having a hard time finding him. So there's a little plastic box in there, and that might be where the gray mouse lemur is, or maybe he's somewhere in the back there. We got the sand cat. And the sand cat does have a nice habitat. And the sand cat's right up at the glass having a cat nap. Oh, so cute. Gosh, that is such a cute kitty cat. Additional habitat for the sand cat. And we got Sidewinder. Sidewinder's right here. There's actually 2 of them. Alright, so I just got out of the desert dome, and when I was in there, it actually was not hot at all. Instead, there was actually nice and cool and air conditioned in there, because there were actually vents on the floor that was blowing up at me, so it was not very hot. It was nice and air conditioned in there. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again so you can see where I'm at. I'm right over here by the junction train stop, so I'm gonna head this way to the flamingos, then to the gorillas, and to the African section where it goes in a full loop. So I'm gonna head in this direction towards Africa. So gonna head in this direction towards flamingos and forest glade gorillas. We've got Chilean flamingo. That's the Chilean flamingos. They're all on land. Do have water for them to be in, but it is their choice if they want to be on land or in the water. So there are more signs pointing in different directions, so we're going to head towards the right to Forest Glade, gorillas, and also to the lemurs and chimpanzees. Alright, going to head to the Africa habitat. Alright, Western Lowland gorilla. That's the gorilla's habitat here. I'm trying to find them. Yeah. So I do see one gorilla out. He's right away in the back. Almost can see them there. Alright, so on the other side view the gorillas, and there are more of them. More the gorillas here. 2 of them up at the glass. And the gorillas do have a lot of space for them to roam. Silverback right here. I'm gonna head this way to the Africa habitat. So here's an arrow showing they're supposed to go this way. However, the zoo no longer requires one-way paths. Alright, I'm gonna head to Lemur Island. And here we got red-ruffed lemur and ring-tailed lemur. So I do see the red-ruffed lemur right there. See its fluffy tail. There's actually 2 of them. The rough lemurs are hopping around. Ooh, one's moving. That's a big ass snapping turtle. The side view of the lemur habitat. See the red-ruffed lemur. I'm just trying to find the ring-tailed lemur. Alright, so the only animal I do not see is the ring-tailed lemur. So I'm assuming he's hiding in these bushes, or maybe they just switch him around. They're not in it at the same time, but I will still do everything I can to come back here a little later. From this side view of the lemur island. Ooh, one of the lemurs jumped. Red ruffed lemur. Just moving all over the place. Alright, so I'm gonna head in this direction to the chimpanzees. And get the Cabal Forest going, gone. And the chimpanzees of the Katira Forest. Chimpanzees have a nice habitat. I do see one right there. You can kind of see its head. Looks like it's a youngster. There's another one right there. Actually, there's 2 more of them over there. They're grooming each other, looks like. And got the Tourist Chimpanzee Reserve, Cabal Forest Education Center. And There's another side view of the chimpanzee habitat. There's the chimps right there. There's one walking, but he's behind a tree now. There's a two there. There's the rest of the chimps habitat. There are actually two more from in the hammock. You can see one of them's hand. You can kind of see the other one's head poking out in that hammock there. His head came up now. And went back down. There's the other chimp right there by the mister where it's cooler. Alright, so we're gonna follow the signs here. It says this way is the lions and Red River hogs. Alright, we got African lion. I did not see it. There's the lioness right there. The lioness has had her head up now. Kind of cute. And these guys do have lots of space to roam. There's another view of the lioness.
Probably because they're so big.
Laying down right there.
I think they probably sleep a lot because they're so big. Their bodies are tired and need to rest.
This is the rest of the lion's habitat. We do have a lot of space for them. Alright, we got Red River hog. So I do see the Red River hog. They're all the way in the back. Having a piggy nap. There's actually two of them.
See the big hogs? They're way back there sleeping. They look like big
taking a nap.
rock. They're going to rock.
The Red River hogs do have lots of space to walk around and a little den for them to take a nap in. There's the other side view of the Red River hog habitat. These guys do have lots of space. We got friendly neighbors. We got Grand Zebra. We got ostrich. And reticulated giraffe. These guys do have lots of space. I do see the zebras. They're all the way back there. You see them right there. When the water's a really big snapping turtle there. I'm not sure what kind of snapping turtle it is. I guess it's a common snapping turtle. We're gonna head this way to the elephants and rhinos. Alright, so apparently it's the path to the elephants and rhinos that apparently is closed off, so I gotta head back and head the other way. Alright, so I'm showing you the map again. I am back in Junction Plaza because the path here that goes to the elephants and Watani Grasslands Reserve is blocked off because they're doing some construction, so that's why I have to come back up here and head down this trail and come from this way and head to the elephants. Alright, so we're going to head in this direction to the baboons, Watani Grasslands. And also going to take us this way to the Watani Grasslands and also the elephants. And so apparently this is the path to the baboons habitat, but apparently it's closed off and it is under renovation right now. This is another side view of the giraffe, zebra, and ostrich habitat. This is where we saw the zebra, but the only two animals I do not see is the giraffes and ostrich. We're gonna head to the Watani Grasslands Reserve. Alright, we've got the rhino trail. This is what we're gonna see in here. We got Thompson's gazelle, white rhinoceros, greater kudu, frigid oryx, white rhinoceros, Sidatunga, water buck. It's a nice habitat for them. I actually do see the white rhinoceros and the frigid oryx with them as well. White rhinoceros are laying down, two more from there. I do see some of the Thompson's gazelle there. So this here is another side view of the Rhino Trails habitat. You can see some of the critters over there. Looks like this is a Thompson's gazelle. Alright, so this here is part of the elephant's habitat. So I actually do see the greater kudu right there. Those are the 3 animals coming from the grass. Alright, this is the African elephant habitat. I do see one right there. I do apologize for the behind the scenes view of them. Or her. There's no spotted guy, but I do know these are African elephants. You can tell by its large ears. Whereas the Asian elephants, which have the smaller ears than the African elephants. And the elephants do have lots of space. The elephant's on the move now. So right behind the elephant habitat, you can see some of the rest of the critters that live with the rhinos. These are some of the frigid oryx. There's another side view of the elephant habitat. Going more for the view of this one here. It's the same one we saw before. So the North Carolina Zoo only has 2 continents represented at the zoo, Africa and North America. And they say there's going to be plans of adding 2 new continents to this zoo, which is Asia and Australia, which are the new continents. So, and I apologize, there were some animals I did not get to show you, but it's actually starting to rain right now. But anyway, I made my full walk through both Africa and North America, so now I'm going to take this opportunity to go back through North America because that's where I entered the zoo and maybe get some better views of some of the animals I missed or just did not get a good view of them the first time. Alright, so I am back at Lemur Island because I came back to see if the ring-tailed lemurs are out. I did see the red-ruffed lemur, but not the ring-tailed lemur. Another view of the Lemur Island habitat, and I do not see the ring-tailed lemur. And the red-ruffed lemur is now laying down that log there. So I'm guessing they share the same habitat, but they're not at the same time, and they only have one of them in it each day. So apparently there's a no-go, so that is what the ring-tailed lemur looks like. Unfortunately, this is a no-go. So I came back to the red wolf to see if I could get another view of him, but I do not see him anymore. I did get a view of him from before. So I am back at the grizzly bear habitat, and again, I also do not see him anymore. I'm gonna try and find him. Nice, another side view of the grizzly bear. Oh, I actually do see him. He is taking a nap right there. He actually got out of the water. Alright, I am back at the black bears, and they are out. There's one laying down right here. The second black bear walking around. Here he comes. The black bear does have lots of space for them. So I came back to the bobcat, and he is out. He's sitting down right there. He's really adorable. A pretty kitty cat. So I also came back to the barred owl, and so I did come back to the barred owl, and I actually do see him. You can kind of see his head right there. A guy pointed it out for me, it's right there. You can kind of see it. Alright, so I did come back to the otters if I could get a good view of them, and I do not see him anymore, but I did get a view of them from before. This is the other otter habitat, and I also don't see him here anywhere. So I'm back at the Arctic fox, and they're laying down. There's one sleeping there, and the second one's sleeping up at the top there. Yeah, so I'm back at the polar bear to see if I could get a better view from them before. Even though we saw it the first time, there was lots of condensation in glass, and So I wanted to get a better view of them now that the condensation on the glass is gone. This is the other polar bear habitat. This is where we saw the polar bear the first time, and I do not see it anymore. But I did get a view of it the first time. So I'm back at the seabird with all the puffins and murres. See the thick-billed murre. All the puffins are playing around the water.
That is so cute.
Alright, so the harbor seal is swimming around now. There he goes. There's the harbor seal swimming around. And there he goes. I always pays to come back sometimes. Alright, so I'm back at the North American porcupine, and you can kind of see him right there in his little den. His nighttime habitat. All animals do have the option if they want to be outside or inside. But just in case you don't see him, he's over here. You can kind of see his quills poking out there. Trying to get the camera to focus on the porcupine, not the fence. I'm afraid if I try to zoom in, it won't come up very good, but you can still kind of see him there. So we're at the upper viewing of the harbor seal. You can see him swimming there. And he's gone. And there he is. More behind this rock. And there he is. Alright, so I'm back near the front by the North American entrance, so this is going to complete my visit to the North Carolina Zoo in Asheboro, North Carolina. I had a fantastic time here. Really cool, amazing animals. Really enjoyed this place. It was really, really big. Lots and lots of walking, and I'm really exhausted. I had a really fantastic time here. And I do apologize that there were some of the animals I did not get to see back in Africa. Because if you remember, there was the giraffes and ostrich. And I apologize I wasn't able to go back and check it out because it's already around 1 in the afternoon. And I gotta get going to my next destination. I have about a 4-hour drive to Norfolk, Virginia. So it's been a really long day for me. So if you like what you saw, leave some comments down below. What was your favorite animal? And give me a good thumbs up if you like what you saw. I welcome all comments, questions, suggestions, and also criticisms if you're nice about it. Like if I'm mispronouncing something and you want to correct me how to say it right, I do appreciate that. I take all criticisms as long as you're not mean about it. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. And thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!